Young Kobe.
Oh, you scared me.
That's a solid one. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Andy Captain Podcast, episode 51.
Why?
I am your host, Captain of the Crew, Straw Hat Squirrel. With me to my left.
But back for another episode 51.
To his left.
Yeah, it's Young Good Baby. What's happening?
And to his left.
It's your boy Manimal. Shoot.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 51. One away from 52. That's one away from a year. If you haven't already, remember to like, comment. If you haven't subscribed already, you're on episode 51. Subscribe already. Make your dog an account. Subscribe for your dog. Subscribe for your grandma, grandpa, great-grandma, great-grandpa.
Let them know.
Ancestors. Make accounts for everybody. Just subscribe. If you're a teacher at a school, make everybody a YouTube page and have them subscribe.
Mm-hmm. We need your help.
Yes.
You know you got to make them emails in the junior
we'll have
year.
another giveaway pretty soon. As soon as we get these more subscribers. But how my brothers been? What's been going on my guys' weeks?
Chilling.
Chill week for you, Butters? Anything going on with your week?
Nah, NPC fam, honestly, been chilling.
NPC week? All right. On to the next. Goofy?
I just took my grandparents out for Mother's Day. Got in a little trouble at work. Don't really want to talk about it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm perfectly fine, though. Perfectly fine. Nothing too bad went wrong, but nothing too bad that didn't go wrong.
So something went wrong under your watch.
Under my supervision,
Under
stuff
your watch.
was happening, and
So
I could not prevent it, but I could have done a little better at situations that occurred.
What kind of stuff? Can you say what kind of stuff?
No.
It was bad stuff.
Can we get like a sound effect of the stuff?
And then
How could you have prevented that?
and
You
then
weren't behind the wheel, were you?
No, but there
Were
were
you in front of
the call outs I could have been better.
This ain't
What do you
Call of
mean?
Duty. This ain't Call of Duty, man.
What do you mean?
Get out the way.
The call, like I said, call outs could have been better. And then
You're standing outside with some hiding flags. Hey.
No, I got a radio and I can radio people.
Okay.
But yeah, there's just stuff that happened. I was just like, I wasn't too good at calling out and making stuff known, you know?
You weren't locked in.
Definitely
a
was
lot of
not
stuff
locked
going
in. Definitely
There's a lot of
wasn't
stuff
locked
going
You
in.
weren't locked in.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay, all right. Manimal, what's up with you? How's your week been, man?
This week's been really good. My mom's birthday was on Friday.
Her birthday is right before Mother's Day, or?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Happy birthday, my
Yes,
dudes.
so-
Happy birthday, Mama Manimal.
Woo, happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
So, my mom's birthday, and then it's my grandma's birthday, and then my great-grandma's birthday.
Birthday after birthday after
Whoa.
birthday.
Like, same days or like days
9th,
after?
10th, and 11th.
That's crazy.
So they all got it
All
on
lined up
Mother's
before
Day.
Mother's Day and like
Yeah.
on Mother's Day. That's crazy. Happy birthday to all.
A couple-
And happy Mother's Day to all the Mothers Day.
Oh, God.
Couple
Happy
years
Happy
ago-
Sound like
Mother's
couple
baby
Day.
years
mamas
ago-
and the Hondas.
A couple years ago,
And the
my mom's
Optimus.
birthday was on Mother's Day. I was like, damn.
You got to double up on everything,
How you
man.
do this? Why you gotta do this like this?
Nah, just like someone's birthday's on Christmas, you get one present and one gift and one dinner and one.
Oh yeah, but we made it a eventful week.
My cousin.
So it was so Saturday. I just chilled out the pad because I woke up too late. They went to San Jose, went to the flea market and stuff. I was supposed to go, but I was all crashed out. And then Sunday, my little nephew Joshua got baptized.
That's right.
That's right.
Holy water.
In the Christ.
Did it burn?
Whoa.
He's
Tell
a
you?
baby.
Oh.
He's 2.
Was there steam?
Yeah, we had a little barbecue, just a little something light, real quick. And then on Monday, got off work early, went to the Giants game.
I seen
Ooh,
that.
I see.
Whoa.
That's
That's
with the
fire.
fam. I seen that.
My first Giants game.
Did they win?
No, they lost to the Diamondbacks.
Damn.
Crazy. I don't even like baseball.
I think his name is Cornell. He had 2 home runs. I got to see that. My first baseball game.
Did you guys
See
catch
one
anything?
dude hit 2 Nah, I was on the foul ball side. I was like, next time we're going over there.
You
gotta go to the
walk
bleachers.
around.
You
Yeah,
gotta-
I know. We did.
Now, if you're gonna get tickets for any baseball game, sit in the bleachers. You gotta go left field or right field.
Yeah, we were on the right field and we couldn't get anything. But I walked around and we're like, I walked home with a little baseball bat. Everybody was like,
Did you try the 9, 9, and 9 challenge?
No, I was not about to do that because we left at the 8th inning because we got beat traffic.
What's the 999 challenge?
9 hot dogs, 9 beers, and 9 innings.
No, I can't.
That
do
sounds
Fuck.
easy.
It does, but then
It's not.
one inning goes by quick. So you're like, I was at the 2nd inning.
You know
it
how
went to
fast
3rd,
they eat a hot
4th,
dog?
5th.
Pause.
You're a gobbler? You're a gobbler?
Pause. Time out. Hold up. Hot dogs are small though. It's not like a burger.
But $10
Bro,
$10 a hot dog.
stadium. They're stadium dogs, bro.
Hey, $10 a hot dog and $20 a beer.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. I ain't
That's
doing
an
that.
expensive challenge.
But you guys can pregame though. You guys can pregame
But that's
over
an
there.
expensive
but
challenge.
you go to a
I'll
barbecue.
sneak in some hot dogs.
I get like 5 hot dogs.
Wait, you guys
4 hot
didn't- you
dogs.
guys didn't pregame?
Barbecue. you know
Nah,
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
with my mom. I got home.
You still didn't pregame?
No, I got.
You could've-
Everybody was gone. Like everybody had a dip. Like right when I got home.
You guys could have tailgated.
Yeah, I know, but like fucking the way
Nobody wanted to
the way
pregame
my
with Mad
brother
Bull.
was driving, bro.
There was no
that
pregame
boy-
in that
Tell
car.
him to put that heavy foot on the
That
gas.
boy's crazy. Hey, John, I know you guys have it, dude. You seen that Indian dude with his foot on the window?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell, Leonte?
That dude, the Bay Area is wicked, bro.
That fool was cooling, bro.
It was chilling.
Airing that out.
Who was saying? Oh, one of my buddies was like, oh, he's chilling. He has a broken ankle too, because right now my buddy has a broken ankle because he fell off his little mini bike. He broke his ankle. I was like, damn. And this was out chilling, driving.
Damn. Damn.
That's
But
Oh,
but just
wow.
like not imagine, but like imagine that car accident. You're gonna fucking wishbone yourself.
Yeah, you're
I'll
fucked.
send it to you
Final
so you can put a
Destination.
little. I'll send it to you. Can you add like
Yeah,
clips?
I can probably add a little clip right here.
But that's crazy though. That's like
Yeah, you're definitely fucked. Your legs going. Ah.
Oh yeah, you get rear-ended. Boom, just yo,
Final
yo.
destination.
Your leg going up this way. Oh, it's coming out tomorrow.
It just came out already.
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Well, the critics already rated it. It's 9.3. They
Well,
said.
it's because they got an early
That's
access.
why.
Well,
I got it
I'm
right.
gonna go watch it tonight.
Yeah,
I'm actually gonna watch
Who
Lilo
am I
and
texting
Stitch
right
before
now?
the next pod.
I'm right here, fam.
Well, I
When?
found my day. Didn't have to text
But
nobody.
today,
Nah, it's just
Tonight?
It's not out
Tonight?
No, it's not out tonight.
Watch me find it. I'll keep talking.
let me know, dude. I'll be down to go.
Well, I got work, so fuck you guys.
But it has the highest rating out of all the Final Destinations.
I don't know, dude. Three and four were pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. So
Dude, they go like, get me on the plane, get me on the plane, and then he got off the plane. And everybody's like, man, you're. Are we past 5 minutes?
Yeah.
yeah, we're good.
You're a fucking dickhead. He's like, you're a fucking dickhead.
Let me double check if I don't gotta make
And then
dinner.
looks,
We're going.
he's all looking at the plane, points at the plane, skadoosh. Everything's gone.
So the guys are
Today?
gone. Fuck you guys, eh?
What time?
I'm gonna go watch Lilo and
I don't
Stitch.
know.
8:40.
I gotta double check see if I gotta make dinner or not.
I can't.
And 10:40. Because we're not
I
gonna
have my
make it to 7:50.
Definitely not.
I have my mom's car. I can't go.
Y'all can
Well,
pick him up.
I can go home.
They
and
can pick
see
you
if-
up.
And if JJ's there, I can take my car.
If not, they can pick you up.
JJ robbed your car.
Yeah, he robbed my car right when I got there. He was like, let me see your keys. I was like, where you going? He's like, I'm going to the gym. He started going to the gym. He's fucking.
That's fucking
That's
right.
right, JJ.
He started,
What happened to his car?
Let's not talk about that.
Is it still
Can
through
we
the
talk
fence?
about that on the internet?
Let's
Hold on,
talk
can
about
we-
it. Actually, let's talk about
Can
it.
we talk about
No,
it?
it's an ongoing case.
Oh, never mind. Let's not talk about it.
Okay, man,
What's up?
bleep my mic because I might have said it.
We'll talk. No. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
It's
just
good.
in
Oh, wait,
He
no,
had 2 cars, bro.
Just in
But-
case.
I think I know what you're talking about. Never mind.
Yeah, so we'll once it's all said and done, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it another time.
Maybe.
So, as for what's been going on in my life, my past, I've been meaning to bring this up the past few pods, and I swear to God, I always forget.
You went to the Lee Jesus, you scared
I always
the shit
forget
out of me.
How long did it take you guys
It's
to
been
build?
3 weeks, chat. Just don't disregard whatever he's gonna say. It's been 3
How
weeks.
long
You
does it
can't
take-
talk about it if it's past. It's what is it? What,
How long does it take you to build
what is that shit
a
called?
dresser or any kind of piece of furniture type?
It took
vibe?
me
I
4 hours.
I do it that day.
But how long? Like an hour?
You barely built that?
No.
I built that one too.
This man had a dresser in his room he bought from the TikTok shop,
TikTok.
sitting in there half
Follow
built
us.
for a week. Because the first time he was about to finish building it, he realized he kind of built it backwards.
What? How did you build it backwards?
The stand that was on the right was supposed to be on the left, and the left that wouldn't, whoop whoop.
Are you dyslexic or?
No, because I just it said it had like numbers,
I'll back you
letters.
up on this one after you go.
It had letters,
I have
so
that shit.
it said this one here, this one there, and I was like, all right, and then I was like, wait, I messed up. I gotta flip it, and when I flip it is when I messed it up, and then I realized there
He had
were.
to rebuild this at least 3 times, though. At least 3 to 4 times. Man, well, what's your backup on this? Because I want to know.
So, I had to do a job. I'm mechanically inclined. I say so, but I'm building this desk, and I'm like, man, this don't look right because I have to put these 2 pieces and it connects, and there's no holes, and I'm like, yo.
That's exactly what happened to me.
This is not looking right. So I flip it over, I'm like, damn, I have to redo this. But I look at it,
Are
I'm
you
like,
guys not checking beforehand both sides?
hey, but check it out. Say, like, once you're in that mode and you're going, you're just going. You're looking at the paper. All right, this goes right here. Boom, this goes right here. Turns out you put one thing
You're looking at the paper
wrong.
backwards.
You put this
Think
thing
so.
backwards. So you undo. I only did like 3 screws.
You
and
lucky guy. I gotta do like 8 screws.
Yeah,
It did 3
He
screws.
put
I was
like a
boom,
whole
I
damn
flipped
near
it.
10 screws in before you realized he fucked up. I had to take 10 screws back out to put them back in.
Hey, but
So that's why I brought it up.
to tell you from scratch, it is hard as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Boss.
I mean,
I
I'm-
feel like, dude,
I built a couple things to myself. It don't take me more than 4 hours or more than a week.
it's a.
It didn't even take me a week. I just stopped building it.
It was there for a week.
Okay, that doesn't count as time building it. It just
Kinda
it's
does.
just
in
there.
process.
Hey, but
Once
what-
you start, I think that's when the time starts.
Yeah, it's in process.
No, it
No, but
doesn't.
as like if you're at work and you have to get it done,
Oh, yeah, that's different, though. That's
I
different.
was on one desk for like an hour, just like what the fuck.
All right. So besides that, I did go to Disney this week, and I really don't know what to think of this. So we stayed at a motel that was like a 10-minute walk to Disney.
Oh, that's tight. I've been to that one. I know what you're talking about. It has,
There's a couple.
has a hot tub.
There's then a pool.
Yeah.
There's
All of them do.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck you.
I was about to say that. I was like, you're dumb.
All of them do. It was what was the name of it?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, the name of this one was King's Inn. I'm gonna put it out there because I need to know. Y'all need to DM me or get to somebody here about this because
I've been to it.
me and Taz were right there. We all shared a room because we were just there to sleep.
I feel
so
dumb.
We went out to do. Me and Taz went to do some activities. You know, some personal stuff. Some
Yeah.
some ganja goods. Some devil's lettuce.
Lighting it up.
I don't know if I gotta bleep that, but I ignored the whole. I didn't really say it, but we noticed there was a big dumpster in the back, and I don't know if we got a good room or a bad room because in this dumpster was just a bunch of mattresses.
Oh, they replaced them.
So I don't know if we were in a room that already had got replaced or is about to get replaced. I don't know if that means it's good or bad.
Oh damn.
I don't know. I kind of want to know. I kind of want to know. I didn't really sleep good those 2 nights. I was just like,
Bring your own blankets, bro.
Sleep in the car.
Oh, I
Kevin.
did. I definitely brought my own blankets. I brought that big blue one and that white one.
I don't know. I get Airbnbs now.
Well, it was just right. It was a 10-minute walk to Disney. We dead ass left the car at the motel. Just
I
walked
know.
every time. 7-Eleven's on the way. Busted a whole buzzball right before entering the park.
There's only one.
I'd
It's
smack
not a
that
10-minute
pussy
walk.
buzzer.
It's like a 20-minute, like a 15-minute walk that we always get as a half court that we get. That's the only reason why we stay there.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it has like
It was too damn hot to do any of that. I would have passed out from the heat.
But yeah, nah, it's dope as hell. I
Speaking
love
of
that
that,
one.
we went to Nipsey Hussle's burger spot, the Marathon.
Yeah.
Some dude passed out from the heat right in front of the spot.
What the?
Yo.
Yeah, burger was fire, drink was fire, fries were fire, and he passed out like while we were right there.
1 out of 10.
Damn, bro. It's not
Drink
even
was
that
like I'll give it a drink like a 9. Burger and fries were kind of like I give like a 7, 8, but the secret sauce is what that was like a 9.5.
Yeah, they do
The
smash
secret sauce.
burgers.
But
Yeah.
what did you end up ordering? What was your order?
Just the regular burger they had.
Oh, what's containing in the burger, fam?
Regular stuff in a burger: grilled onions, burger patty, lettuce, tomatoes, bacon, mayo.
I heard the hyphy burger in the Bay is pretty good.
And that
Hyphy
is
burger.
where?
And I think
But Bucko
maybe-
passed out
maybe
right in
Hayward?
front of everybody, brother. But two
Okay.
white ladies with their German shepherds right there too, and they were like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" The dogs.
Oh my God.
The dogs were barking. I was mid-bite. I was like, "Damn! Someone give him some water." Because they had security and a bunch of things in front too. Because that place gets packed.
yeah, how long did it
Well,
take
they
to
also
get your
have
food?
security for other reasons, brother.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I don't want to state the other reasons, but it definitely gave the vibe.
She get blicked down sometime, cuz.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It didn't take that long to get our food though. It took like maybe like less than 10 minutes, and we sat outside and ate. And they had like nice little shade overcoat. It was pretty good, Besides, more water dispensers maybe outside too for the people passing by. You might need it. Just saying.
Hey, bro, that's
But
expensive.
Disney was pretty good. We went to California Adventures, not actual Disney. The food was great. I loved it.
What the fuck?
I had a good churro. I had churros. If y'all
ass.
seen, we had churros. I tagged Goofy at every photo.
You didn't even explain to them what you did the first moment you got in there.
Okay, so on the way into the park, right? I just chugged a Bull Buzz Ball and a Red Bull to stay up. My tummy not feeling good.
Homie had the shits.
I had churro. So first thing I did when I walked in the park, I was like, all right, guys, I'm sorry to say, I got to use the bathroom. They said, no problem. Went to the first restroom right there before even entering the actual gates of California. I did not know I was the only one who had the same idea. Because when I went in there, it was legit a shitting contest. I thought I was going to be self-conscious because I rip a fucking storm. I'm fucking all over the place.
He was on that one Family Guy episode.
Exactly.
That's what it was, bro. I swear to God, I lost the Battle Royale, bro. That shit, they were going crazy in there.
Hey, the chopper's going by.
I walked out. I was like, you know what? I don't even feel bad. Everybody in there was blowing ass.
Oh, fuck. Y'all had that swamp ass, bro. That stanky booty.
But the food at Disney was pretty gas. I had the birria tacos. They were pretty mid. I ain't gonna lie. Those are the only things I ate were pretty fucking mid.
Hey, you can't get beer yet.
Yeah, bro. You had to go with the corn dogs, the potato.
No. They had a hot link corn dog.
What?
Yes, 10 out of 10. I 10 out of 10. Gloria would tell you different. She took one bite, had to go blah blah, throw up.
What?
Why?
Yeah, at the end of the whole night.
Was that too hot?
It wasn't sitting right with her stomach because she had.
She had a bunch of dairy.
No, she had just
Yeah, like
had
a
some kind of
milkshake or
cucumber
something?
lemonade before that, and then
Never mind.
she took one bite of my corn dog, and then she's like, "Oh no, I don't want no more." And I felt bad. I was like, "Come on, I know you want to try this all day." She wasn't having it. We hit the Incredicoaster. She did not. That one didn't sit right with her. She got off. We were on our way to ride the Pixar Cars ride one more time, and in the line, she's like, "Nope, I can't go up there. I'm gonna throw up." So I was like, "Okay, fuck it. I'll take you to the restroom real quick before I'll let Taz and Priscilla ride the rides." Happy birthday, Priscilla. We did go out there for her birthday.
Happy birthday, by the way, gangsta.
It was a great time. A lot
Killer.
of walking.
No shit.
Oh
Disney.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
It's a lot of walk. It's a amusement park, fam. No
A
cars.
lot, but there was a lot of walking. I kind of think that's probably what got to Gloria too. It was the heat, the walking, the food. I had a great time. The food was amazing. I'll tell you right now, Disney taxes up the butt for shirts.
Oh yeah.
I tried to get that
Anything.
one. I tried to get that one long sleeve shirt that everybody wears, the Disney one. That was like $90.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Because
there
it's
was-
Disney.
Yeah, there was a jean jacket I was in the cop. It was like split in half, 2 different colors. It was only $80. I was gonna buy it, and I was like, I'll probably wear this like once or twice, never again.
Jean jacket different.
Dude,
Jean jacket should have been more expensive, right?
Yeah, I paid the $90 for a jean
At
jacket.
the Giants game, dude, they're like $150. I'm like,
Oh, the jerseys are. Well, I mean,
Just
that's,
jersey.
that's pretty much the same price
I
at
wanted
any other
that Jung
place.
Ho Lee though, bro. That boy was smacking you.
All right, so my favorite ride we went on was the Guardians of the Galaxy, bro. It was like pretty much at the drop zone where you go up to the top and then it just opens up the doors and you see the whole park and you just drop.
Yeah, I'm not.
That was my favorite ride.
I'll wait for you guys.
The ride.
I told when I went to Great America, I told my peoples that I was like, yeah, I don't know. I seen a video where some dude's at 300 pounds. He comes and he slips right through.
Yep.
I was like, I'm not that far off.
I just brought up that video literally when we were talking about before we started.
Hey, but you skinny boy, that shit will fucking hold you.
No, but he's small too. So he can go right out of it.
Yeah.
No.
Fat man slide right through it.
Yeah.
But the ride I hated the most.
I'm good.
Have you guys been on the Soarin' ride from California Adventures? Soarin'?
Dude, I haven't been.
I swear to God, they hated me for it because I didn't know how the ride took off. So it's it's like you get in and you just go up and then it blows wind in your face and it gets. I didn't know, bro. I was having an anxiety attack up there, bro, because it was an all around the world one. And if y'all fucking know,
I would have hit you in the chest.
I hate the ocean.
Oh.
So it took us above the ocean and shit. A killer whale popped out, but I panicked. I was like, fucking dolphin! But bro, when they told me it was Soarin', I was like, all right. I was like, Soarin'? I've never been on Soarin'. I was like, yeah, the ride's called Soarin'. I was like, we were in line, first in line. There was some Caucasian family behind us, and the husband was all into our conversation because I was making fun of Taz's tan line, and he looked at Taz's tan line and laughed.
I can hear it.
When
bro.
we were talking about Soarin', they showed us this shit. I was like, we're breaking free. Nobody else got it.
That guy did.
Nobody else got it. He was laughing his ass off. I was like, at least I got somebody over here. But I didn't know how the ride took off. So there's like a seatbelt and that's it, and like little handles. But one goes to the person next to you. So I was damn near holding this other guy's hand. I was like, hold me, man. I was like, I've never been on this. So he didn't want to hold my hand. I threw my lady's hand off of her restraint. I was holding that restraint.
It's a 3D ride.
It's a
3D ride.
Yeah, I didn't know, man. So
You're literally
I threw
sitting
my
in
lady's
place
hand off her
and
fucking
getting
restraint.
air blown at you.
They gave some fucking Febreze smells for different countries, and I swear to God, everything smelled so amazing. I looked around, I was like, damn, our country smells like shit. But I'm holding the goddamn I threw Gloria's hand off, I don't give a fuck. I was holding her restraint, and they had a little nut hugger one too. So I'm right here holding the nut hugger one the whole time, the other restraint. I'm panicking.
Is popping out.
I'm panicking, having a fucking panic attack. Everybody else is chilling. I'm just like, fuck you guys.
This guy got neck face popping out. Just,
They said I had to take my hat off for my hat didn't even.
Because you go up.
Yeah. That's
dude, my brother's hat flew off, and then it was like right there, and they're like, "No, you can't get it." He's like, "What the fuck? Why not?" He said, "Because you might get electrocuted." He's like, "Fuck that! It's right there.
Give me a wooden stick."
He's like, "It's right there." But I was like, "Dude, you're a dumbass, bro. This is like the fastest ride in Great America. Why are you gonna wear your hat?"
Take it off.
I lost one of my pins.
Like, right when we took off, all I see is I was like,
I can't get it.
Oh, dude.
I lost one of my pins out there on my hats.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's
But
right there.
Disney, yeah,
Right there, I was like,
other than Gloria throwing up, Disney was great. Mother's Day was Sunday. I took my mom out for breakfast. It was me, my little brother, and Gloria took her mom and her little brother to breakfast. We all went to the same spot because we were already planning to go there. But we was like, all right, let's all go as one. My mom and my little brother together are fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. They were arguing at the table the whole time. 7:30 in the morning at the First Awakening on the South Side.
Oh, yeah.
oh no,
Yes,
hey,
yes.
I'd expect it right
Yes.
here.
That's where I went.
No, but they were arguing the whole
Oh,
time. I can
shit.
tell you guys some more shit after the pod because I can't say it on the pod.
All right.
But at a point, I legit told him, I was like, hey, both of y'all shut the fuck up. Everybody's here to have their toast and eggs in the morning. We're here arguing over stupid shit. Shut up. The table next to us hears us. My mom was even trying to hit her fucking vape in the damn place. I stole one of her vapes.
Give me that shit.
Yeah, because she got mad. I kept telling her, shut up. I was like, we're inside a public restaurant. Shut up.
It's starting to get hot,
So-
here, bro.
It is.
She went on her phone.
Mute.
No, she went on her phone.
Fully blasted.
It was quiet for like a good 20, not even 20 seconds. Everybody, because our food was already there. That's why I was like, everybody shut up and just eat. because they kept talking with their mouthfuls and shit too. It was pissing me off.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, and I was like, everybody shut the fuck up and
That's a
eat.
pet peeve.
It is.
Like, dude, just shut the fuck up. You see me eat. You see me talking.
That's not the worst part, Manimal. She whips her phone out because she's so upset that I'm saying all this shit. She's like, I don't know. And she straight says, I don't know why my phone has been like this all week. It's been nothing but naked girls. Turns her phone around and shows the whole table, my girl's little brother, my girl's mom. The table next to us was already fucking glancing, listening to our conversation. Sees a whole naked chick on my mom's Facebook feed.
Oh, shit.
My mom was like, yeah, I don't know why it's like this. I was like, Mom, put your phone away. You can't be gooning at 7:30 in the morning at the First Awakening.
What are you?
What are you doing?
We are on the south side.
You're gooning at the table 7:30 in the morning.
First Awakening at the Goon. Holy.
We are on the south side, downtown. Come on.
Happy Mother's Day.
Fuck.
Shit. Good morning.
First thing in the morning, Goon. Holy
He's
Jesus.
always
Good
just showing the
morning.
white people how we do, huh?
I don't know what the fuck her feed was about, but that's how my Mother's Day kind of went, the beginning of it. So yeah, Happy Mother's Day, guys. It's
Mother's Day.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Can we get into anime now?
Yeah, let's get on to our stuff, guys. What do you guys
All
want to talk
right,
about?
let's
What do you
do
want
this,
to start
let's
with? We got 4 shows. Did everybody watch everything?
Yeah.
What did you not?
I watched the 2 that I don't watch, and then I watched half of Vigilantes.
So
All right.
he didn't watch anything.
All right, what do you guys want to start with then? We can explain it to him. He'll get the
Let's
whole
do
thing.
Dante.
Dante? All right.
Dante, fuck.
Episode 7, Devil
off-
May Cry. This episode starts out with the rabbit walking back into the portal into, what the fuck do they call it? It's hell, but it's Makai. Yeah, walking back into Makai, talking to what I'm assuming, I believe that's probably Dante's brother. So
The demon?
yeah, the demon that was
Do you
talking
think
to him
that's his brother?
I think that's his brother.
But he killed him.
It could be like a whole Fire Force thing where he thinks the brother died and he didn't really die. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure.
They said they need the other brother, and he just died.
They need his blood, and even the rabbit was like, "Oh, there's only one way you can know this information about Dante, and only one way you can have this kind of blood." I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I kind of put 2 and 2 together, and I was thinking,
I thought so, too. I
Yeah.
thought that, too.
that's just his brother's demon form that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
So he's having a little convo with that demon, talking about like, "Oh yeah, since I have all this, can I have the blood?" He gives him the blood, and demon straight strips the sword off. Mr. Harriman, hella quick. He says, "This sword doesn't belong with someone that likes power like you." And he's like, "Well, I already got it. You know what I want to do with it. Might as well let me hold it."
No, yeah.
That's true.
And he says, "If you don't let me hold it, I'll just expose the truth about you." What else can that mean?
He's gay.
Manny, mute him, bro.
That man is.
Mute him. What the fuck? So that's Goofy's outburst for that.
Oh, see.
What else can he? What else? That's got to be Dante's brother.
It has to be, or unless he has he's like the
Man,
he's like the overlord or something.
Nah, he could be the dude who's like an underminer of
the Underminer.
an underminer of the other dude. Pretty much Dante's dad.
he said Sparta.
Not Sparta, but his op.
Yeah, because he was saying there was one that was already like taken over because once Sparta opened the gates, this dude was just eating or consuming the souls of all the other low-ranking demons because of the gate.
Yeah, so that might be his little homie type.
Maybe, but I can't. Or maybe that because they're saying that fool was the one that killed Dante's brother and his mom. What if he went over there and stole Dante's brother, kidnapped him, and turned him to the dark side?
You touched him?
I don't know. He could be.
Manny, mute him!
He's a guardian demon.
God damn it!
Because I mean, the way he's built up, he looks kind of crazy. Like he has horns, but he's big as shit.
Hey, yo.
I think Dante had horns.
No, Dante doesn't
I
have
don't
horns.
remember.
No.
Well, they could be. They don't gotta look exactly the same. They could be just. They're not identical brothers. They're not-
One's just a little more
One's in
horny.
hell.
Nah,
Yeah, one's just a little more horny.
their body types aren't even the same. Because that fool's just a big ass beast. Dante's
He
his
probably worked out over there. Training regimen and Makai's probably way different.
what? Just throwing demons?
Yeah.
Boy, get over here.
Yeah, we seen how easy Dante was
Get out
working
of
on
here!
demons over
Get
here.
out of here!
So after that whole conversation, Mr. Harriman walks back to the portal, says, "All right, it's almost time, guys. He'll show up soon. The trader will show up soon." Talking about Dante. But he also makes a phone call to the Boondocks character. Says, "Yeah, I run into a snag in my plan." Boondocks guy was like, "Nah, I've already did everything." He's like, "Nah, there's a snag in the plan." and he just holds the phone. He's like, damn. So
Get me.
I kind of want to know what he has planned next for this guy. He's gonna juice him.
No, he's gonna steal his blood.
Steal whose blood? Oh, he's gonna
Dante's.
steal Dante's blood. Not expecting him. Maybe that's a good guess.
Because he's like the only one that can.
Yeah, who
Kinda
they
get
don't
close
know
to
that
him.
he's still like
A traitor.
Yeah, you know. So they're just gonna be like,
That
all
boy,
right,
a little fucking
So
penguin.
Yeah.
Little fucking.
So from there it cuts to Dante and Lady, and she fucking pushes him off. She's like, "I need you throwing me out a fucking window." With her, you know how she be cursing all the damn time. She's like, he's like, "I kind of just saved you from a blowing up building, but yeah, don't need to thank me." She's like,
Oh yeah.
she says, "I could have saved myself." She probably fucking could have. She had those boots on. She had the Michael Jackson slides on, the sliding
she
glides
couldn't
on.
have fucking saved herself.
I don't think so.
I don't think so at all.
She had the rocket boots.
It don't matter. Rocket boots.
They're not
She
even
don't
that
get
much of a
blown the fuck
rocket.
up. All of her people got.
She pretty much
blown
had the
fuck
pop
up.
step boots on. She was able to do the pop step moves.
Nah.
Yeah, I think she probably could have
She
got out.
got pop stepped into oblivion.
But she's mad at Dante for throwing him out, and then she turns around and realizes the whole building blew up. All the Darkcom is pretty much fucked.
Delete
Oh yeah,
you.
all the demons
Everybody's-
gone.
yeah, all the demons in Darkon, all gone.
And they're
Everything.
This is gone.
Everything. It's just me. Now it's just me and you, girl.
And then she
It's me.
she pretty much realizes, okay, this rabbit don't give a damn about anybody he's helping. He was really to save. He's ready to make these sacrifices if he has to.
Yeah, he's trying to bring that over.
So Dante's like, all right. She asks Dante, what's the plan? Dante straight says, well, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna figure this out. She's like, all right, bet. Shoots him in the leg.
yeah, I thought that was crazy. She said, "Demon bullet, pop pop."
So what the fuck you shoot me in the leg? Why?
Puts him in back of the Dutch oven.
Yep, puts him in the Dutch oven truck again. Says, are you really stupid? Think I'm gonna let the dumb demon spawn that he asked to go over there? Go over there?
Yeah, put him in the
you're the
mini
last piece of the
Auschwitz.
key he needs to open the portal. You think you're gonna go over there? You're a dumbass demon. Shuts the door on him. Locks him in there.
And then just skedaddles.
No, then she walks off for a little bit, right? Then it cuts to a little scene where inside the street, some fool's in a nice car bumping some music. Sees Lady pull up. She's like, damn, she's like, you need a ride? Because I need you to ride this.
Dick.
Before he finishes, gets a whole Glock shoved down his throat, bro. She says, get out the fucking car. Get out the fucking car.
Get out the fucking car. I will kill you, fool.
She's had a long day, guys.
She got thrown out
She's
of
not even a
building.
cop though.
She's not a cop. That's why I'm saying she got a long day.
Hey
The
man,
whole team got blown up.
Nigga said you could
Look,
ride this.
You got an
dick.
XXX mean, baby. That's my whip.
Yep. She just stole the I-8.
Too far.
That's crazy.
She's on her way to the rabbit. All the demons around the rabbit are ready to just start the war. They're like, Dante's Cuzzo dude was just
criminal.
like, we start now. He was like, no, wait. He's coming. He got time. Like, no, we start now. No, we wait. He whips out his little clock. Time goes over. They're like, nah, we start now. Stops him again. He's like, nah, he's on his way. They hear the car pulling up. She's on the highway right above them.
Driving like me in Fortnite.
There was a tow truck in front of her. She says, this isn't personal. Shoots that motherfucker's tow shit down. Breaks the lever so it can't go back up. And shoots his tire and says, this isn't personal. You shot at him 3 times. That feels a little fucking personal.
Bro could have flipped. Bro could have killed a whole lot of people on the freeway. Bro could have died himself.
on some bullshit.
Bro could have driven off the freeway because it was a bridge. Because he did break through.
All because it wasn't personal.
Seemed a little personal.
Yeah, it seemed a little
She
personal.
got a little vendetta.
Yeah, a little vendetta on that.
She's dead, dude. Cut her off.
She
too many
flies
times.
off the highway onto a roof. I forgot the name of the demon the rabbit called up. He's like, hey, I think his name was Blood something. But he popped up, morphed into something mad crazy. I seen a lobster hand, some other shit. Pulls up, is about to smunch the car out. With her in it, she grabs the briefcase, pops out the car, shoots a couple bullets in that fool. Or in the car. The car blows up the first demon. There's blood already drawn in this battle, right?
Yeah.
She pulls up to the war. Big briefcase. She's a Rabbit's like, oh, you come here to fight? She's like, no, I came here to negotiate. No, you didn't. You just caught a body. You just killed one of our homies. You didn't come here to negotiate. I'm not listening to what you got to say. You're gonna die now. You just killed my homie. You just killed Banda. He's not here. You just killed Banda.
Just kill Banda.
Yeah, you just killed Banda. I'm pulling up on you now. It's grits.
Pulling up on you.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
We're
Banda's
coming
not that
for
big.
the gold, sucker.
And he did say he'd been one of the first to attack too, but still, you already drew blood. You killed my homie. He can't come back. There's no negotiation.
Bandit did say he'd attack first. He also said he'd be the first on the floor.
Oh, he was on the floor.
That
He was on
boy
the. He was on the
deleted.
yeah, he was deleted.
Under the floor.
Delete.
Her negotiation plan, right? She tells Rabbit, "All right, call off the war, give me the medallion, and I'll give you Dante. I got him locked away in the Dutch oven." He says, "What? What kind of bargaining is that?" She says, "All right, if you say no, I'm gonna burn him alive and all that comes with him. He's no regenerating from that. It's gonna be hard to get DNA from that. You can't get samples from that, right?
No blood.
No
Dry
blood, no hair, no nails, maybe a tooth.
No, teeth will
That
always
guy
survive.
regenerates, bro.
See?
He needs the blood.
But he needs the blood.
Yeah, you need demon
So
blood. So
he
no
was like,
blood.
all right, bet. Threw her the necklace. And Rabbit says, all right, well, if this is really your plan, wouldn't you just torture him right now anyway? She says, damn, you're right. Hits a button. The jams start playing from the car. She connected the JBL speaker. She starts jamming out, says, nah, I'm really here to fuck shit up. Whips out the briefcase. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of hated the weapon.
I did too. I thought it was going to be a Gatling gun.
I thought it was gonna be a Gatling gun. I thought it was gonna be something cool as shit.
Yeah.
It ended up being like a rocket launcher with a sword edge or like what's that called?
It's like a Gears of War gun, bro.
That's what I
Gears of
said.
War gun.
That's what I said. When I first seen it, I was like, what in the Gears of War is this?
Yeah, I
That's
didn't really-
like a Gears of
I
War
think
gun.
it's coming over the PlayStation.
So did y'all like the gun then? I didn't like it.
That's terrible.
It was a terrible
I
decision.
mean, it had a
to make
fun
rocket.
design, but it was a terrible design.
She couldn't even fucking use it. She used it. She shot one thing and sent that one cuzzo flying, sliced one guy up, and then she got.
Yeah, that's about
No,
it.
she used her. After that, she used her Halo gun, and then after that, she used her pistol. She brought the pistol.
But I'm saying, like, the Gears of War gun, she didn't really do much.
No.
With it.
No.
Yeah,
I
she
didn't.
took out a whole team.
Two or three.
She took the big dude out, shot it again, took one dude out, and shot it in the middle of all of them and took a lot of them out.
I don't know if they even got took out from that, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think they
they
just
did.
maybe got like a little debris on them, but I don't think they got took out.
They
Because
got
all the
a
bodies didn't start
scratch.
dropping until once Dante got there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was honestly still a lot of fighting when Dante got
But
there.
so she gets sliced up a little bit, and she's about to fire again and realize she just got paralyzed. Whole body dropped. Bah. Rabbit says, yeah, all my minions got a little bit of that on their blades, so if just a little bit gets you, you're gonna be paralyzed for a long time, lady.
8 minutes. 8 minutes.
8 minutes. What is this, Stain? I thought that was Stain only. I think Stain's 8 minutes.
No, his was aiming.
Oh no.
Anyway, so she's paralyzed
Like
on the ground.
vigilante.
Kinda.
Who was about to off lady before Dante pulled up?
The rabbit.
The rabbit, he had a sword to her head.
All right, so Rabbit's about to off lady. Then Dante pulls up and just starts slicing all these foods, shooting all these foods.
Nah, he blicked the sword, so the sword went out of his hand, and then he started going crazy. It's the only reason why she survived.
So he fired the sword out of Rabbit's hand. Then he starts going crazy and all these demons. Right?
I like when they start going back and forth.
That was fire.
So Rabbit tells Dante when he pulls up, hey, let me show you what you're actually fighting for. Like, let me show you what happened because what your father did. Dante goes to Makai and he can't even breathe himself over there being a half-breed. Rabbit tells him, yeah, this is what happened after your father made these gates. I forgot the dude's name. He's like, yeah, he took over, started eating all the souls of all the weaker, younger demons. This is because of your father, because of that traitor Sparta. They walk back in to the real world. Dante goes back to fighting everybody. After the rabbit says, do you really feel like fighting for them or do you want to join our side? Lady kind of breaks out of her being paralyzed. She's like, are you really fucking stupid? Are you going to agree to that? And he's like, damn, she makes a good point. I'm going to go to the side that doesn't kill humanity. So he goes over there, protects her a little bit, says, all right. Does that little famous scene from the trailer we all seen, that let's dance with the sword. Slices everybody again, then Cuzzo flies the fuck in. What y'all think of that fight?
Fire.
Sure, it's pretty fun.
10
It was a
10.
good fight. I loved
That was
it.
a good fight. I liked it.
I liked how
I was watching
it
it
pretty
drunk as
much
shit.
like they showed
What the fuck?
they showed like how strong he is being a half breed. They showed his strength. They showed his combat and how dealing with other demons. Because they showed him fighting weaker demons. They showed him fighting the two brothers. Who the fuck are those guys? Those guys are not. This guy's an actual warrior.
Planet.
These guys are actual warriors though. These guys are actually the big. The big.
Oh, the Cuzzo?
Yeah. You know.
Those are actual
So
units.
he actually got to show off his strength and then his fighting skills and then like, in a sense, his like way of thinking in a battle, the way like he finished it, you know.
So my favorite part of that whole fight was after Cuzzo knocked that food's sword away, he decided to pick up some food that was damn near knocked out and try to deflect that food's sword.
Bro ripped off his shoulders and used his shoulder blades.
Cuzzo ripped that food in half and he's like, all right, well, this makes a little more sense. Wraps the dead body up on his hands to use them as boxing gloves type shit.
No, I thought it was just his shoulders he ripped off.
Nah, that was
got
he used
sliced.
half and half.
that
bruh.
was his lower torso and his upper torso.
Damn, he uses them as Hulk gloves.
Yeah, so Dante's pretty much boxing with Cuzzo at this point, bro. I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, I've seen some bizarre shit in anime, but that's probably one of the bizarre shits I think
like
I've seen.
because you seen his shoulder blades and they had those spikes on it, and it looked like it looked like when he sliced it, he just went like that and threw them off and just kept his shoulder blades and then used them as gloves.
Nah, because only one of them had the spikes.
Yeah, so he had one in one hand and then he had the rest of the body in the other
They
hand.
legit wrapped them up. Said, all right, this makes more sense. Shadow box it with a little bit, and then starts legit just throwing punches at Cuzzo. Ends up getting back to his sword. They're still having now they start having their back and forth going from Makai to the real world to Makai to real world.
Yeah.
On one of those last little exchanges, Dante unlocks his trigger a little bit. He goes red-eyed. Starts having a little push. Starts pushing Cuzzo back through the portal. And then the rabbit went on to explain earlier that he made a device that's able to keep the portals open the breaches open for longer than supposed, or longer than they should be. Dante's trigger runs out back to himself. He's like, hey, what would happen if I did this? As Cuzzo's half in the portal with his face and stuff, he kicks the machine. It goes off, portal shuts, Cuzzo gets slit down in many ways.
Literally forehead and
loved
horns and a little bit of the wings.
I loved it.
That I ain't gonna lie, that was probably one of the sickest kills in this show.
Cole, bruh's body just dropped.
Straight fatality.
Yep, that was a fatality. What happened after that, Goof?
He starts to fight the bunny.
Yeah.
So while all that was going on,
Because before he made the kill move, he looked back like a dumbass, like a quarterback looking down his receiver, looking back at Shawty on the floor.
lady,
And as she's about to get the blicky, the bunny notices before she's about to shoot, hits it out of her hand. Now he's at knife point to her head again. He's like, now you're really gonna die. You're gonna feel all the pain now that you're getting off the poison. And then he reveals his face. I'm the one you made into this. You're the reason why I'm here. And now you're gonna get the same fate as my demon brethren did. You're gonna get slaughtered.
it kind of pissed me off how she was crawling for her gun. She has the bracelets on.
Yeah, she has the force.
Yeah, that kind of pissed me off. As she was trying to crawl to her gun, she could just,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
Now that I think about it, yeah.
yeah, so she went on to realize the whole part.
She
Like
was
she created that monster.
Bro. It's just like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker coming at me now.
And then Dante, after he kills his Cuzzo, Dante realizes that the rabbit's really a human.
Oh, yeah, he tripped out.
And then
Yeah.
he just punches him in
Even
the
I
chest.
tripped out too. I mean, I kind of still knew it, but
He just punches him in the chest right after that. He gets a couple of slashes. He's like, he has a demon sword slicing him. He's weaving, and he just punches him in the chest. Boom!
And that's what sends him flying, right? Off the side.
And then he's all holding
no, he
on.
knocks. No, he punches him in the face.
Oh, no, hits him in the chest. Oh, anyways, he gets hit, and he's like leaning over the thing. He's holding him by
Catches
his
him.
necklace. He's like, I need this. And he's like, "Friend, you want to take it then? Go ahead, take it." Sliced it, fell in the water, blood everywhere, drowned.
Episode ends. Don't know if he drowned. Episode ended though.
I don't think he did. This is what I was telling Taz.
Drowned.
I don't think he did die because
Suffocated.
the fact that he still has the demon sword. I don't know what that power does to him or gives him, but he still holds the demon sword.
Well,
I don't think the sword gives him anything.
Well, and the fact that he had the ability to even fucking cut the necklace off, so he said, "Fuck it, you can have
It
it."
was a regular string.
I think that's just his physical attributes himself because he's already. I mean, he grew up in Makai. So
no,
I mean,
he has demon blood in him. That's
Yeah.
what's flowing through
That's
him.
what's flowing
So the
through
sword
him.
doesn't. I wouldn't think the sword does anything to him. Then I think the sword's just a decoration.
It gives him a
I
stronger.
think he can just do whatever.
The sword's not Excalibur.
He can only
It's
use
spotted.
it because he has a demon blood going through his body.
Yeah.
If he was a regular person, he wouldn't be able to hold it like that.
Are you sure? I feel like anybody could hold the sword. They just
No,
can't.
it's a demon sword.
That's a demon sword.
Sparta's sword.
It's
They
pretty
had
much.
it in like a church. Someone had to put it there.
A demon probably did.
I don't think a demon did, but I'm pretty sure they just put it there.
I mean, they probably couldn't do like the air slashes like him, but I mean, they probably can hold it and use it and shit.
Yeah,
they
but I
could've
mean, they're
used
not gonna
the
be able to
abilities.
fucking have the agility with it like how he does.
Definitely has the agility from the demon blood though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's able to hold the sword. Jesus.
No, he's able to use the sword all crazy like that because of demon blood.
Tell him.
The powers come from the demon blood.
His strength comes from demon blood.
The power comes from the demon blood.
The strength comes from demon
Strength.
blood.
The power that
Honor.
he shoots out from the sword comes from the demon blood.
Not the sword.
It makes it work.
The sword
It's
has no
friends
power
from
then.
him. It's me.
Does the sword have power or does the sword not have power? That's what I
The
want to know.
sword has power.
Demon power, but
So
his-
how does the ordinary demon blood help with that sword? Because that sword only needs the blood, the son of Spartas or the blood of Spartas to do work.
No, they need this blood of Sparta to open up the gates.
to activate the gates to
Yeah,
unleash
they don't
them.
need the blood of Sparta to use the sword.
You just have to.
I
You just
think
have to have demon
I don't
abilities
I don't
to
think he's
use
able
the
to use
sword.
any powers from the sword at all because of he don't have the blood from them yet. I think the air slash he's doing is legit.
Well,
on his own.
technically,
It's on his own
he has
shit.
one
That's
brother's
his-
blood.
He said it. He said that his blood is flowing through him through his blood and through demon blood. That's what he showed her. He said, "You made me into this."
No, but I'm saying like the sword. He's like the sword. He's not using none of the sword's power. That's all his own power.
How are you gonna leave mid argument?
Cause I'm right.
That's crazy.
He knows I'm right.
I don't like arguing with him because he always thinks he's right.
Cause I know I'm right. On to Vigilantes.
Slider crawler.
What is this? Episode 6?
7.
Six.
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 Six? Is it 6?
Six.
Yeah, so this episode opens up with, I believe it's like a Yakuza gang group,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
It's them just talking to each other, talking about how they have to start registering themselves as villains because of the new laws going around.
No, they just formed the group because they wanted to.
No, they were already Yakuzas before that.
Yeah, but they formed the or whatever for the villain league because they had powers and they wanted support. So they just started getting people that had powers that were strong.
The Yakuzas?
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
You talking about
about?
Vigilantes?
yeah. Didn't they all have like
No.
evil powers or no?
Beginning of this
They
episode
are
6.
quirks.
Nah,
The quirks. That's what I mean.
they went on to talk about how these guys, like their quirks weren't too crazy. It's just that they sprung into action fast as fuck.
Oh, then I must
Oh,
understood
yeah.
it then.
Yeah, so starts out with them talking about the new laws going on, how they have to register themselves as villains now because of it. One dude was like, well, fuck it. We already do what we do. Might as well register. One guy questioned it. He's like, do we really want to do that? Out of nowhere, what's his name right now in this? What's his name in the show?
Which guy?
It's like,
Stain.
Yeah, what's his actual name in the show right now?
I don't know.
'Cause it's not staying to the very end.
Stendo, something like that.
That guy. Sendo, some shit like that. We'll go Sendo. So Sendo pulls up and starts throwing knives at everybody. One dude legit transforms into a Megazord hella quick. He had a whole robot quirk. I ain't gonna lie. That's fucking sick.
I know. I was like, dude, that was fucking sick.
He said, suit on. Bro had Jarvis.
Jarvis is crazy.
This would turn into the Mark 1 Iron Man.
Yes. One dude would turn into a rock. What was the third guy? I forgot. Was he like a miner, like a driller guy or some shit?
Underminer.
He was the Underminer.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. He
So Stain pulls up.
had like
these
fucking
guys.
hats.
Yeah, these guys are
A
going crazy.
minor.
I thought Stain was about to lose. Then out of nowhere, he whipped up his sleeve. He already had blood samples of these foods. Licked his arm like a weirdo. Everybody just stopped. They were all shunned and shit. He went through, sliced all his foods, killed everybody. Then the minions walk in from those guys, 3 other guys. A lady, some other food, another hardening quirk, and some other guy. They walked in, they're like, what's going on in here? Stain throws 3 knives. I think he offed 2 of them. He killed the lady and the other dude. One
No,
dude
immediately.
one dude hardened up, and then Stain dipped out. right?
Yeah.
And he goes to meet up with, well, he doesn't meet up. The goddamn B-girl meets up with him. She's like, that's another one off your list. She's like, she calls him Mr. Judgment or some shit, but he's already like undressed into his actual clothes. She's like, nah, don't call me that. She's like, oh, whatever, Mr. Stendhal. She's like, nah, don't call me that either. Stendhal's a man that pursues judgment. He doesn't. He wants to judge those who are under false accusations or who are doing the hero business under false pretenses. So she's like, well, shit. Well, random guy, since I helped you with these targets, can I help pick your next target? Maybe. He's like, nah. One day, Stendhal's gonna come and judge you too, bitch. Walks off. I'm just like, god damn. And she's like, well, he picked a good neighborhood to go down because she has a group of pictures that shows the rock guy he killed before, and then those 3 thugs that been fucking with Koichi and Freaky Fierce and Pop Step.
Crawler.
Whatever. Then cuts to, what's it cut to after that?
Like no,
they went to go meet up with them, right?
Yeah, the lizard guy in the hospital.
Yeah, so intro happens, then it cuts to the lizard guy in the hospital with the fire guy and Wolverine.
Hedgehog man.
Yeah, Hedgehog, Sonic. So they pull up on their homie. They're like, how you doing, bro? He's like, I brought you a used Shonen magazine and some waters. And he's pissed. He's like, that's all you're gonna fucking bring me? I'm in the hospital. You're gonna give me a used magazine and just a water bottle? He's like, well, shit, it's better than nothing, right? Point taken. Shoot it. Shoot it.
Next thing you know, I want a cigarette.
Yeah, and then he's like, damn. He's like, one thing the nurse keeps taking from me, my goddamn cigarettes. He's like, hey, homie, help me out. He's like, bro, I got you. Sparks up his finger. Alarms immediately go off. Nurse is already at the door. Motherfucker, everybody told you start smoking this shit in here. He jumps out the bed, immediately goes outside to smoke a cig.
Give him the purple Marlboros.
Yeah. Bro's outside smoking, and they're talking about like, damn, like, how'd it feel, bro? You were flying. He's like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, it was sick as shit. I was soaring. I was up there. I was flying.
And I got swatted.
And then I got swatted. The fire homie was like, damn, well, at least you got to fly. I just got a little hotter, and that's it. He's like, dude, you look like Endeavor. That shit was cool.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. I was like, fuck it.
And then Wolverine homie was like, well, would you guys ever want to, like, would you ever want to fly again? He asked Liz, would you ever want to fly again? He's like, honestly, bro.
Fuck that.
Nah, like, even thinking about the trigger may have saved my life from the crash, but it also was the cause of me crashing like that. So after that, it goes on to a meeting between the beekeeper girl and Wolverine, Sonic. She's trying to tell him that, oh, yeah, there's a crazy news story about a guy going on slashing around the whole Yakuza and all a bunch of known villains around the neighborhood. You and your friends should join together and try to beat him. She has to give him the new drug, a trigger. She's like, nah, fuck that. We don't need anybody's help. We don't need your drugs anymore. Like, we're good. We got this. Sendal's like right behind her. This was a real ninja. Because was he standing right behind her?
I think he was standing like around the corner.
Because he popped out right behind her, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, fuck, you been talking to this bitch the whole time. Nigga's right behind her.
Yeah. And dude just like, what the hell?
So she's trying to tell him, hey, she's trying to tell Spiky, man, you need this. You're going to need this to fight. Do your best. He smacks it out of her hand, breaks all of them. He's like, I don't need your shit. All I need are these. 3 little spikes come out.
He got the Wolverines on.
He got
the
3 little spikes. I'm like, this dude got thumbtacks for nails right now. And she gets angry. She's like, well, I know how to spice up this party. Sends an army of bees out her eye hole. They start all injecting this man. He probably got injected like maybe over 10 times for sure. Over 10 times for sure.
Had to be.
He turns into a giant spiky hedgehog. Now, Sendo got a real reason to kill him in the street because, he's an instant villain. So Sendo's going to slice and dice this fool. And Crawler, Koichi, hears a cry out. So he slides on in. He's like, what's going on? He's like, oh, Mr. Sendo. He's like, wait a minute. I recognize those spikes. He recognizes the guy. He said, damn, he's hooked on trigger again.
Bro, fiend.
Bro wasn't even hooked on trigger. Bro got drugged.
That's
He got
fucked up.
roofied.
He got drugged. He got roofied in the most horrendous way possible.
That is crazy. That nigga stung by a bunch of bees.
He had no choice on that roofie. So Koichi's like, damn, what's going on here? And Sendo's like, nah, don't worry. Get out of my way, Crawler. I'll take care of him. I'll dispose of this trash. He don't notice till like halfway through the fight, like, oh, this is fucking real. He's going to kill this guy. So he gets Spiky Head Guy on his back and tries to slide out that bitch. Sendo's letting him know, like, hey, if you're going to help the ones that are doing evil, you're just as bad as them.
Yeah, you're a villain now, too.
Yep. Throws a knife at Koichi, gets him in his leg or somewhere, licks the blood off him. Bruh's stunned.
I can't move.
It was so close to getting to
The street?
to, like the street where everyone was at and populated.
It's like literally like 10 feet.
Do you think if he got in that open street, though, Sendo would have just stopped?
Yeah. He's in
Yeah.
the shadows.
All right. So right before they get stopped and Sendo's about to legit pull up and kill these two, he's about to kill a Crawler and Spiky Guy. We need a name for him now.
These Spike.
Freaky Fist Grandpa says, hey, I'm here. And for once, doesn't land in trash cans from a crazy drop. He comes out with a crazy drop kick, misses it, lands on his feet somehow. Says, hey, like, I recognize you. You're Sendo. Sendo recognizes him too. Says, me and you are the same. We're both fighting for peace and we have our own kind of judgment. Freaky Fist Grandpa's like, hey, like, I heard you help my boy once earlier last week or earlier the past few days. What's going on now? Better yet, don't even tell me. Just know. Throws a rope out. Says, if you cross that line, you're going to taste these.
Nigga threw out the meters.
So Sendo's like, oh, shit. And then he's like, yep. If you get in close right there, I'm in reach of punching. But if you stay too far out, you're in risk of me dashing in. So Sendo backs up, says, all right, I'm out of here. It takes 3 leaps back. Says, psych, jets forward. He says, he's thinking to himself, all right, a real hero's will step over the line. So because he thinks he's a real hero, he's like, so I'm gonna get there before he's able to throw his punch. Only way he's able to see through this is if he's seen my moves before. Without hesitation, Freaky Fist Grandpa jumps over that line and rocks the fuck out of Stain right in that nose.
For fuck your life.
Wow. He said, no, we're not going to fight.
Well, before that, he said that he's seen Freaky Fist Grandpa's moves. He knows he's a master of countering, so that's the only reason why he stepped back. He's like, he knows that every time I swing, he's just gonna counter it, and he's looking for the opening. So that way, I'm gonna run away. No, I'm not gonna run away. I'm gonna get more speed, and that's when he goes, and he just does not expect that man to step over that line because he barely cocked back right before he was gonna step over the line, and he's gonna get dink. Straight to his face. And what I noticed too before, as soon as his face got hit and then the mask came off, you noticed that he didn't have no scars on his face. That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, he has no scars. Because like in My Hero, he has scars on his face.
Yeah.
And like it's like messed up. And so I was like, oh, Freaky Fist did this to him.
Yeah, in My Hero, I already noticed he had no nose in My Hero. So I thought the fucking punch did that, bro.
No, he Michael Jackson himself.
He Michael Jackson himself. So later on, he goes back thinking of these few words that Freaky Fist Grandpa told him. He said he was telling Koichi at the time. He said, yeah, I've seen this before. These guys that hide behind a mask, they're the first ones to crack when they put on this false identity. Once their mask cracks, the real version of themselves come out. And Stain took that to heart. He was like, okay, I need to create a new version of myself. I'm going to create the guys. He pretty much created Stain at that point. And in the mirror, cutting his own fucking nose off, B bitch is back here trying to talk shit to him. Says, "Oh wow, like just yada yada yada." He's tired. He's just tired of this bitch. Throws a knife through her eye hole.
Bro, I thought she died.
I thought she died. I thought we were done with this bitch.
I was like, yo!
God damn.
She got up from that, and she was like, "Well, these niggas are annoying." She's like, "I'm tired of dealing with old people like this." Episode ends with Stain walking off a dark alleyway talking about he's going to be the one that leaves a stain upon humanity.
Hero killer.
Do you think the beast caught the knife, or do you think it just landed in her eye?
No, that's where the bees come out of.
Yeah, so I'm
He
saying...
probably killed a couple bees.
Yeah, I'm saying he probably killed the bees.
Yeah, I'm
but
saying, so do you think the beast caught the knife?
Yeah, probably.
I guess so.
I
But
would think.
Stain was a vigilante who turned villain. Pretty much, because after he got beat up by supposed heroes, he turns into all right, I'm the hero killer now. I kill heroes who ain't real heroes, but still killing heroes. 'Cause that's what he does. He supposedly kills fake heroes who
Pretty much.
think they're doing good, but they're not really doing good.
What the fuck did Ingenium do that was so bad that he had to fuck around in Ingenium's career though?
I think that one was to send a message.
That was fucked up. He seemed like a good guy.
I think he sent him. I think it was for sending a message.
Ida's brother seemed like a good ass guy. Ida seemed like a cool ass cat. And then in the flashback or the vigilante shit where we seen Tensei,
Yeah, I have
he
no
seemed
idea.
like a chill ass guy.
Yeah, help the boy out.
I think he may have fucked up on that one. Yeah, I think he may have fucked up trying to kill Tensei. It's pretty fucked up. But this episode, fucking 10. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you guys, I was right. That was Stain. I was right.
I knew it was Stan, bro. As soon as I seen like
You weren't here last week, huh? They were telling me it wasn't.
They were telling you it wasn't.
Yeah, they were telling me it
I
wasn't.
knew it was Stan, bro. As soon as I seen him.
It sounded different.
Well,
And he
'cause
was actually slicing him. He wasn't licking them. Or he wasn't licking the blood.
Yeah, he wasn't licking the blades last week.
He was just literally slicing them and dicing them. That's the only reason why I said
Nah,
it
when
wasn't
I
him.
seen like the angle of the chin, I was like, oh, that's Stain.
And then nobody else in the show but sharp ass chin like Stain. Maybe Cero. Tape guy, he got a sharp ass chin too.
Or Aizawa. But I mean that's it.
Nah, Stain's is like fucking
It's down there.
yeah, it's
Pointed.
like crazy.
It's
But
like-
what do y'all rate this episode?
I
This
give it a
week?
10. I give it a 10.
9.
I give it a 5 because I'm halfway.
He said the first half 5,
Five.
second half gonna be another 5, so we'll just round it about 10.
It's dead.
All right, 2 shows left. What do you guys want to do? We got Fire Force and Windbreaker.
Windbreaker.
All right. So Windbreaker episode starts out with everybody else at school the next day after all the shenanigans of the war. The other homie's inside the class drinking orange juice when he has open wounds in his mouth. He's like, "Damn, why does it burn?" You're fucking stupid.
That would burn though. It's orange.
It's
juice.
acid.
Yeah, it's the citrus in it.
But
It's gonna
orange.
burn.
I never, but when I get cuts,
Fresh
and
orange juice?
Yeah, I've peeled the oranges and I got cuts and stuff. I don't know. I never feel
It's
pain.
gonna burn.
I never feel pain.
But everybody else, the main squad's like, "Oh, like have you guys heard from Sakura?" And bruh, I ain't gonna lie, he might be one of my favorite characters. Orange hair homie's like, "Oh, he may have slept in." Pink hair dude's like, "Till lunch?" It's like, it's lunchtime. You think he slept in this fucking late? So Banda's character calls. He's like, "Oh, I'll just call him." Banda calls Sakura. He's like, "What's going on, Sakura?" They're on the phone for like a good 2 minutes. And he's like, wait. He gets hung up on. He's like, the way Sakura sounds, he sounds like he's sick. So everybody else in the class is freaking out because that's their class leader. That's some guy they think is cool as fuck now. So one of their new friends is like, "All right, well, let's make him a care package." They sent over Eye Patch and Banda to Sakura's house. They're like, "Damn, he lives kind of close to the school. His parents must have actually found a good spot for them to live since it's so like it was so close to the school year." They end up running into what looks like an abandoned house or an apartment complex that's built for just single residents in each area. So even they're like, "Wait a minute, who is this guy?" So they go knock on his door, no answer. They ring his doorbell, it's not working. Eye Patch gets the great idea to open the door. It's unlocked. I ain't gonna lie, if you're my friend like that too, and I go to your house, I know you're most likely home because you opened the door and seen the shoes. I'm gonna do the same shit.
Gonna walk right in.
I'm like, "Hey, coming in. Not mom here."
Yeah.
Yo!
Let him know.
Get the fuck out!
So
Leave me alone!
Eye Patch is trying to tell Banda's character, like, "Bro, from what you've heard, he sounds sick, and from what we've seen, he's alone. He has nobody else here. What else? What do you think can be wrong with him? What can happen?" He imagines the worst. Sakura can be dying in his room alone. He starts screaming and panicking, and Sakura slams up the door. "Hey, shut the fuck up! Who the fuck let you guys into my house and start screaming like this?"
That'd be me.
That's definitely him.
That's definitely good.
So they're like, "Oh, good, you're alive." His name's Suo, right? Eye Patch Suo. He realizes, "Oh, damn, you're pretty sick. Back to the futon. Go lay down." He tells Bandit, "Hey, grab the bag, bring it to the room." They're getting to look around more. They're realizing this food really don't have shit. He don't have nothing in his house. He has his one pair of clothes, one pair of shoes. She's like, damn. No. So he's like, hey, give him the bag. So he's like, okay, bet. The bag had a bunch of water and stuff everybody got from the convenience store packed for him. They left little notes on it. But Sakura, not knowing how friends work and how people can be, she's like, no, I can do this by myself. I've done this before. I just need to sleep it off. So he tries to go back to sleep. And Banda's like, nah, like, we got this for you, bro. If anything you need, let us know. We're here for you. Even though we said that last episode.
Piece of shit.
So Eye Patch is like, he's like, hey, let's go. We don't want to overstay our welcome. So he's like, oh, well, what the fuck? He's like, hey, let's go. So on their walk out the house or walking down the street, he's like, should we really left him like that? He goes on to tell Banda's character, if you were to be stuck or lost anywhere, what's one item you'd want to take with you? What's one item you want to take with you if you were lost anywhere?
Knife.
You seen the episode? This dude, so Banda's character says a phone. So if I'm lost, he'll have his phone, so he'll be able to like know directions where to go. He says it's the same kind of thing for Sakura right now. He's lost in his area, but he doesn't know how to use his phone. So the comparison to that is that he has people that care about him, but he doesn't want to have people care about him or like use people to care about him.
You want to be
people.
A burden.
That's pretty much what it is.
No, he's just used to everyone being like, fuck off, fuck you.
Everybody's a dick to him all the time.
So
yeah.
It's like, fuck you.
That's how the first season was.
So as they're walking down the street, they end up bumping into Umamiya's little sister. So she rushes back to Sakura's house, busts the door open. He's just like, what the fuck? He's in his boxers. I would have been like, hey,
I just locked my door at that point. Too many people breaking in.
I don't even know if he got a lock on his door the way those apartment complexes looked. But she's like, okay, I'm going to make you some food. She made him food, gave him water. She's like, here, eat this. It was some kind of food. And he's like, oh, thanks. He starts eating it. And he's trying to tell him, like, yeah, I don't know why everybody's worried about me. I didn't ask them to help me. I didn't want them to help me. I didn't ask them to go to the store for me. So she snatches his plate of food right back from his lap. And he's like, hey, what the fuck? I was eating that. She's like, well, could you have cooked this? Could you have put it together? It's only a few ingredients just thrown together over a stove, but could you have done it? No. I did it for you because I wanted to. They went to the store for you because they wanted to. They realized you're sick. You can't do certain things right now. People are here to help you. He's still trying to figure that out. He's trying to figure out how he can help others. Next day, he goes to school and he wants to have a talk with the second-year captain president, Lollipop Mouth guy.
Lollipop Mouth guy?
That's a very weird name for a
man.
man.
Weird. That's why I said it like that.
It's a very weird name for a man.
All right, Lollipop Headphone Mouth guy. All right? So he goes to the second year. So he asks for him. He comes out in the hallway. They're having a little quick 1-2 conversation, and then Sakura realizes everybody in the second grade class is like, hey, I recognize that hair. Aren't you the one guy that took on She's Torin, vice captain? Oh, you're popular and shit. Captain the second year is like, he calls up his 2 lieutenants and says, hey, get these fuckers off my back. Do whatever you have to do to keep them here. We're going to go talk. So Sakura, on the walk on their talk, Sakura asks him, like, so what can I do to help out more for my friends? Like you seen, I talked a big game during the fight, but I couldn't do it. I needed your guys' help too. Like, there's a lot of things I've been saying I can do, but I can't do. What can I do to get stronger or be better? Dude doesn't know what to say. He's puzzled. They walk to a vending machine. He buys a bottle of coffee because that's how they sell it there. It's a bottle of coffee, black coffee. Still thinking, just gives home the coffee. Walks him up to the roof. Still thinking. Lollipop Headphone Mouth guy is on the roof, and Sakura's like, why'd we come up here? Repeats something he's been told before by the Shark Tooth captain of the third year. Says if we need to talk, might as well do it somewhere with a view. Right? Is that what he said? So he tells him like that. Still trying to figure out what to say to this guy. He sees a tool chest. Takes the coffee bottle, runs up to the tool chest, slaps a sticky note on front with some tape and puts on the sticky note says green tea. Hands him the bottle, says, what is it? he hesitates. He's like, green tea? He's like, no, it's coffee. You're putting a different label on it, but no matter what's inside, you can't change that. It's coffee. You're the bottle.
You're the bottle.
He's just like, bro, what? It's like, so he tries to explain to Sakura, he's giving himself way too many expectations and obligations to be able to handle that he can't physically do himself. So he tries to tell him, like, yeah, you need to start breaking stuff off and like giving other orders to different people, have people in charge of other things. So during this whole deep conversation, they're like, he's starting to feel like, okay, I understand now. Third year captain and Umamiya pop about the cuts. He's like, well said. He's like, I knew you would grow like this. He walks up to second year captain, grabs his shoulder. He's like, I can't believe you gave such a heartfelt speech. You're really growing up. He's like, panics and socks the shit out the president food. Socked him so hard, Manimal, they had to replay it 2 to 3 times.
It was funny as hell.
Sent him flying. Bro does a panic. Looney Tune runs off the roof and downstairs, and Sakura's like, "What the fuck just happened?"
I thought you say he ran off the roof.
Nah, he ran down the stairs. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Fucking gone.
Shark Tooth's like, "Yep, I wish he would have kicked you too. You deserve that shit." He's like, President gets us like, "Yeah, well, I'm just so happy I see my guys growing. Like, I'm so proud of him." And he asked Sakura, "Well, what do you think? How do you think he feels like as a leader now?" And Sakura he's like, I kind of still don't get it, but I get it.
He's growing.
Yeah, then they have a little.
He's a grower.
Then they had a little flashback of when Shark Tooth had the same conversation with the lollipop guy on the roof. Same conversation just a year back. So Umamiya just says, "Oh, he's excited for what's coming next with these first years." Episode ends, right?
6.
The episode. That's what you're giving it.
Boring as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. A lot of development. I kind of get the whole bond between the second year and third year now.
Give it a 7.
Yeah, I would say like 7.5 maybe. That's kind of pushing it because it is just like a lot of story.
Give it a
Boring.
7.
The way you guys described it, yeah, it's like a 6.
It's boring.
It's a lot of talking.
No, I thought it's the fact it's a lot of talking. It's like,
It's just character development, though.
yeah, not that. Well, I thought the fact I don't like the character development. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, it was just hella boring. It was nothing. It was a like interesting conversation. Nothing was like, at least to me, it was just showing that this guy was lonely, and we already knew that fact.
Oh no, well I liked it because it showed us that this fool legit lives alone now. Like I didn't know he didn't have parents. I didn't know he didn't have nobody to live with. He legit lives solo dolo in that little apartment complex.
Oh, we already know that he had no one by his side already in the first episode.
We didn't know he didn't have parents.
It said the whole village did talk shit about him and want to be around him.
His parents though. It didn't say his parents though too.
Yeah, it didn't say anything about his parents.
Yeah, I thought he was like living with
He
a
just
grandma.
said that he was alone all the time. He didn't say that he didn't actually have parents.
This was a ward of the state over there now. This something probably happened to his parents.
Yeah, they probably got beat up.
Beat up.
Maybe. But I'm gonna say it again, bro. The intro of this is giving away so much. I watched it again. And since you told me to watch the end credits of the last one, there's nothing on this one, but I watched those of the last one. The intro shows 2 fists connecting as they're fighting. It's the tattoo hand, and I'm pretty sure it's Sakura's hand. So I'm pretty sure they're going to throw hands at the end of this. And it looks like there's going to be a big-ass street fight between the third years and some other gang. And I'm pretty sure there's a pair of twins in Bofrin, and they look like they're going to be the funniest motherfuckers out.
Both of them.
Yes. And there's this redhead girl, or she has red tips on her hair. She looks like she's fucking shit up too. And I swear to God, there's a stripper pole in the intro. I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up at a strip club somewhere.
Crazy.
And Umamiya's not gonna be around, and the other 30 years is like, all right, we're really gonna take you out for a good time in the town.
Crazy.
But yeah, this is a low-grade episode, a lot of character stuff. On to the last, Fire Force. How'd this episode make you guys feel? I'll tell you.
It had me want to pick up Bandit by his shirt.
Oh, damn, he wasn't even around.
Fuck.
I was angry.
He's angry.
I was angry. My man's got penetrated.
So how did this one start?
They were fighting, right? They were fighting.
It started with the Tamaki fight?
It started with the gold hand fight.
So
Again.
in this episode, this is when they realized that she's maneuvering the metals with magnetism.
Yeah, through gold.
So the whole shit this episode was.
I feel like they do too much shit with Tamaki.
I feel like they
Bro,
can get rid of her the whole time.
Yeah.
We'll get to that because I know you're talking about the tail thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about her getting stripped first and then bending over and seeing the underview cooch.
They hit
butthole
some
view.
crazy angles with this for
What
no
the hell?
reason.
Yeah, bro.
He's
This
like, what the
show
hell?
is crazy.
What episode? What show? I'm watching.
These are
What are we watching?
teenagers.
Teenagers, bro.
Pretty
no,
sure.
no, they're not teenagers.
Why are
They're
we watching
adults.
this?
They're like 18, probably.
I'll Google this one because I don't know because they had to go through a whole whole thing to be in to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna Google that. But even then, still too much.
It's a fire department.
watching
if she's old, even if she's old enough, they're doing too much with this character. Man,
Because Shinra, it happened to him when he was
Every
like, what,
character
7?
just like this,
and
they
then
show
it happened like what? It was like
Or every
9
episode,
years
they show
later or
ass of
10
this
years
character.
later.
Every
So he's still
episode.
underage
every chance they get, they upskirt this character and get her naked, damn near naked every time.
every time. Anytime they can get. Anytime someone touches her, clothes drop. Very awkward.
Fucking weird.
It is weird.
So go on and explain the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, these guys
So
is
it pretty
on
much
hentai on shit.
it pretty much is, and that's the only reason I don't like it. Not only reason, but like it's just I love the show, but that's stupid.
Joe,
Anyways,
Japan, get your shit together, bro. She's only 17.
I told you
Jesus.
because Shinra was 17. And so anyways, they're starting the fight off. Pretty much starting it from where it ended off in the last episode. They're trying to figure out what she's actually able to do and what her ability is.
Her tails.
So she's still like magnetizing everything that's going on. Anything that they shoot at her, she can control all the metal that's going on that they have on them. She's controlling. They're like, how is she doing this? So they're still trying to figure it out. As they're trying to figure it out, that's when they strip the young lady. Pants come off.
So
And then she starts going on like her rapid fight because now she's able to move more freely.
So everything in the uniform of the Fire Force Department is made of a special kind of plastic, not metal. Besides their fucking
Belts.
belt buckles.
Everyone's belts.
they're plastic.
While this is all going on,
like rubber.
They
It's
have a
rubber.
scientist back there, right? He's analyzing the data. He figured out what their power is. Tells the lieutenant, says, "All right, guys, new plan for Company 8. New strategy. Everybody loses their pants."
But in the guys' defense, the guys do a firefighter
Catalog
shoot.
every year.
So
They're used to being.
they be
like that.
without their pants sometimes.
That's every firefighter, though.
That's fucking wild, dude.
Anyways,
But they need it because they need the buckles.
Yeah, they had to just lose the buckles. They kept their top parts. in
yeah,
the underwears.
because they were getting. Imagine you're about to fight someone. You're going.
And Nick, damn.
What do you mean?
It's dragging
You're
you.
getting dragged by the
You're
metal
getting
on your
dragged.
belt.
The buckle was the only metal piece out of their
and
whole
she's
suit.
able to magnetize through heat, through gold. She's able to have this ultimate magnet, and she controls the bad guy.
The opera.
They're ops. Okay.
Yeah. So they come
Is
with
it one person?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
one person,
It's
yeah.
one person, bro.
But she's like a god.
She's just
No, she's
fucking
not
with
a
him
guy.
the whole
She's
Because she-
fucking with him the whole time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's 1v7 in this whole fucking squad at first,
yeah.
and then
Because they don't know her. They don't know what her ability is.
But they figure it out.
I didn't know the other girl on Company 8, her tentacles, because I didn't know her tentacles were
I
magnet too.
didn't know that either.
So they had another girl on the company who's been able to manipulate fire into like tentacle version. She's like a fire.
She's like a
octopus.
fire. A lava octopus.
It's getting real hentai over there.
And as she's like
okay.
within her lava octopusness, she's able to throw off magnets or magnet connection. So this girl's the ops powers weaken, and they're not going to precise hits. They're like wonky, so they're all off. Every hit is always off. It's no longer just a direct hit. So now they're fighting,
Well, they can
and
dodge it.
yeah, so they can like move around. But as they're doing this, the young lady that gets de-dressed, she has the ability to make like a fire pit. And the way they do it is they bend her over and use her tails to
she's
make
a
a
cat.
bowl.
So her way she has her fire is she has
She has little
two
horn
ears
tails.
and tails to prove she's a cat.
Yeah, she has
that's
two
her, That's her
tails.
fire. That's her fire.
And they made
So
her
she
tails
She spins her
spin
two
it
tails around
into
it heats
a
up.
heat bowl.
All
Like,
fours.
Like Tails. from
Yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty fucking much.
But she's bent. Remember, she doesn't have an underpants on, so she's bent over all
Crazy
fours.
angles.
Crazy angle. They got the underview. I don't like it. I'm like, what's going on here? someone walks in, they're gonna think I'm watching hentai. But anyways, they're heating up the bowl with with iron.
Her ass.
Because you pretty much with her ass. They're heating it up with her ass. But it's just going around so fast that they're heating it up in a bowl of flames. And the only way that they can disrupt the magnitude of gold is by throwing liquid iron onto it, and it's gonna mess up the whole trajectory of all her stuff. So they're heating up the liquid iron, and it's not her ass is not producing enough heat. So what they do is they throw a thermite in her asshole. And
Not in her asshole, but in like the bowl of her.
they throw it in her ass.
But pretty much, they threw it in her butt.
Yeah, they threw it in her ass. And then as they're doing it, they say, Kobe! All right, that's too much. But as they do that, they throw it, and it actually liquefies the iron. And once they get enough, she's super fast too. After her last encounter with her last fight, she was able to unlock a lot of her ability. So after that, she controls the liquid magma into a ball, and pretty much it goes all like Superman. One punches this girl, but throws the lava, and then the op is trying to magnetize it. Realizes that something's wrong and that she can't do it. Gets all over her magnet hand, and then after that, the captain of that specific fire force doesn't have
I got his mouth.
Oh no, it's a different guy, not the captain.
No. Literally, that's all he got.
It's the what's
No,
this the captain?
lieutenant.
Yeah, the lieutenant. The lieutenant has the way he uses his fire ability is he uses it with bullets.
That's fine.
So he can control the amount of power that goes into the bullets.
He can make one shot.
Pull up the blinky with the switch.
He can make it either strong as fuck or weak as hell.
Yeah, and so he lines it up perfectly. And so in the beginning of this,
The 357.
the beginning of this episode, they let it be known if we can disable this bitch, she has a legit target in the center of her forehead. It's literally a circle with a dot. And he just as soon as the iron touches her hand, she's like, bruh, ups the blick, bah, hits the bullseye directly. Bro, that was disgusting.
Right in her temple.
Bro.
She said, wait, bing.
Yeah, and I was like, oh,
She goes flying
bro,
by her fucking comrades.
crazy.
No draws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No draw.
Yeah. Lieutenant shoots that shit, no pants. He's just like, all right, bah.
Dong out.
I don't know if dong's out, but definitely no pants. He definitely doesn't have pants on.
So the other two people standing next to her was like, all right, well, they beat gold. Now it's one of our turns. And then one of the fire bitch was like, yeah, you guys should have fought us all at once. You guys underestimated us. And these guys, they're called the White Clad. They're like, well, we fight you guys 1v1, so that's the only way it's going to be fair. We're all individual fighters. So the next guy to step up, he's like, all right, I'm going to fuck you guys up using my opponent. A couple episodes ago, our knight from the 8th had fell off the truck.
Oh yeah, Arthur.
So as this fool goes to attack the rest of the 8th, Arthur pulls up one slashes, fucks up that fool's whole day.
He's like,
Bro, but what I was not expecting, I didn't think he was gonna pull up yet, because I was like, oh, they're gonna fight him a little bit, and then once they're gonna, I mean, they pretty much were gonna die. I was like, once they're gonna die, he's gonna pull up. He was gonna hit them with their final blow, slices right through his air, and he's like, what the hell was that? Once I seen a blue blade, I was like, Arthur's back!
Bro, I don't know if you guys really noticed it. I watched that 2 or 3 times. When he did that slice and everything started like fucking like falling, he cut the buildings in the background too. He chopped.
Yeah, he just threw a slice out.
Buildings, bro.
Yeah, and then they're like, Arthur, where were you at?
I fell off my steed.
Smiles. I fell off the steed.
It just shows a clip of him right there on top, and then hits the floor. And then you see his leg.
All you see is a foot sticking up.
And it's like Arthur's foot.
And it's low key twitching. You see every now and just keep going.
Bro proceeds to singly hand fuck this guy up with one slice. Dead. Transition to now.
Transition to Joker and Shinra and Captain Burns. So we got the main character who wants to be a hero, and we got like the dark hero of the whole city fighting the captain of the
very first fire department.
Yeah, very first fire company. And this fool pretty much sold his soul to the
he's part of the KKK devil worshippers now.
Yeah.
Freemasons.
And the whole thing they want to do now is they want to put one of these bugs that are able to transform these guys into fire demons.
They want to probe.
They want to probe
them?
They want to probe the other captain.
Yeah, they want to probe with different captain. They're gonna
spit on the bug.
They have them crossed, chained to a cross, and they're gonna probe them.
Last thing before the episode ends says, all right, put the bug in Obi.
What the hell?
Bro, once they actually inject him in it and you see his eyes turn red, I said no! And credits, fuck!
So this one gave us a crazy fuking cliffhanger.
I give it a 10.
10.
Not gonna get 10 from me. Tamaki is still in this fucking show.
Oh, 9.5.
Not even
Still
that.
a 10.
Yeah, how many damn
Wild.
I'll give him like an 8.5.
Bro, 10 for the
Nine.
5.
That scene was hard as shit, but
Have to.
I mean, the way they upskirt
Oh, no,
Tamaki
yeah,
every
we
time, the whole shit with the belts. I mean, you couldn't. Hold on.
Just the view. I didn't like the angle.
Yeah, they hit
angles.
crazy angles for no fucking
Wild.
reason. Angle. But
It
I mean, they could have just all took their belts off. I mean, I think.
Either way, I just didn't need that.
Firefighter pants are heavy, bro.
Under camera view. I didn't need that. I didn't need that.
And you mean to tell me she couldn't generate some fucking paws to build the fire? It had to be her asshole? Like, come on, bro.
She said the warmest part of my body. Pause.
It
Hold
is. It is. It's got to be, right?
I thought your feet are.
Ass and boonga.
up. I don't know. Your bunghole.
The under tit has to be. Under boob.
Between the cheeks.
Ah.
But I think that's all we have for this week, guys.
Yeah.
Great episode. Any closing statements? Anything you guys want to say?
Subscribe. Get ready for next week.
Next week is going to be a year anniversary on the pod, guys. Give us some
Don't give us that
recommendations.
camera view ever again.
Yeah.
I don't want that camera view.
She better hit some kind of time skip age thing. Just throw it up. Make her 21, but even then, it's like, I don't need
I
all.
still don't need that camera view.
I can be happy with what I heard in the show. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be happy with what I heard in the show. She's a good character besides her lucky Letcher ability. It's not so lucky for her, but everybody else, I guess. But thank you guys again for joining us on episode 51. If you haven't already, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Also, follow our new Instagrams.
Oh, yeah. Follow our new Instagrams.
Yeah.
Fuck
got
whoever
mine.
reported me and Goofy's account. The Expound reported us. Our shit got permanently suspended.
I don't abuse no one but my friends.
I
Me
didn't
and
even
Dap still
I
got
didn't even get
ours.
a reason.
I got 2.
I didn't even get a fucking reason why they deleted my shit. That shit grinds my gears.
Follow us on Instagram, pals.
You know what
Who
grinds
can I
my
get in contact
gears?
to get my shit back?
You.
Like, comment, subscribe, people. Thank you guys again for joining us. This has been the Anything Can Happen podcast, episode
Peace.
51 in the books. Tell your ops, tell
Hey.
your coworkers,
Damn, that would have hurt.
tell everybody to
Nah, I
subscribe to the
wanna top you in the
podcast.
chest.
Giveaway soon. We love you guys.
I would
We
have
out.
Ric Flaired your ass.
Two more.